Hey guys, what's going on? Robert Montez here with Link Financial Advisory, where we're focused on helping you win with money. It is freezing cold here in Montana, and we got a ton of snow as you can see, but it is a new year, and I have some videos that I really want to get out on some basic concepts to help you kick off the new year doing well with your money. So today we're going to talk about one of the least sexy things in finances. That's budgeting. No one likes it. It's kind of a dirty word to a lot of people, but it is one of those things that I get questions on from people at all walks of life. Budgeting is not just something I see that people who maybe are struggling every month want to focus on. I have clients where they're making all the money in the world and it still seems like they can't figure out where is the money going. So I want to just give you a couple of quick tips on what you can do to set up an effective budget this year, and hope my hands don't freeze while I'm at it. So first thing about budgeting is the concept of how do you want to approach it. I have a lot of clients who they think budgeting is like, I got to track every single dollar that I spend, and that is the wrong attitude. I usually talk to people about the idea of going to the gym. If you go to the gym and you want to eat chicken and rice and work out 2 hours every day, 6 days, 7 days a week, and be in perfect shape, there's those people out there. That is true. But there's the rest of us, myself included, who don't want to be that person. I want to be in good shape. I want to look good. I want to be, in decent shape overall. I want to work out, 4 or 5 times a week, but I don't care about being in perfect shape. Same thing with budgeting. You don't have to track every single dime you spend. I know this is contrary to what you hear from, some people out there. I don't think it works. I think it's miserable and most people end up quitting. So I would rather see people track their top 5 expenses and do that religiously, do that well. If you can get your top 5 expenses under control, you'll probably do well with your finances. So let's talk about what are your top 5 expenses. For most people, probably Amazon or some type of online retailer. It's usually eating out, it's coffee, it's impulse buys a lot of times. So if you track those things, your non-fixed expenses, so I'm not talking about your mortgage or something like that, your non-fixed expenses, you'll probably do well with your finances. That leads me into my next thing, impulse buys. This is what gets people over and over. If one thing that I'll have people do that works so well when people actually stick to it is set a day, a purchase day for your retail purchases. So if you're buying Amazon or whatever it may be, put things in your shopping cart, that's fine, but have one day where you buy it all. So when you set your budget for that, maybe you're saying, I'm going to give myself $300 a month spent on Amazon. Cool. Well, don't impulse buy. Set a day, and then when it comes to that day, that's when you do all your purchases. So put everything into your cart, buy it all at once. It'll keep you from spending more than you mean to just by nickeling and diming yourself. And you'll have to compare, like, all right, I got $300 and I'm about to buy all this stuff. Is there enough wiggle room to do that? Do I really need all these things? Another great tip that I see for people is finding a software that will do the budgeting for you. So I see people where they use some type of spreadsheet, maybe Excel, whatever the case may be. That's fine, but then you have to go in, you have to categorize everything, you have to type stuff in. That's miserable. Most people aren't going to want to do that. So there are some great tools out there that will do all that for you. We use a tool called eMoney in our office that is awesome. That software is something you do have to get through an advisor. So, reach out if you want it. I'll talk to you about it. There's a free version, not quite as robust, but it's still pretty decent. It's called mint.com. This will allow you to categorize everything and it'll keep track of your budget for you. It makes it a lot easier, and that one is free to use. eMoney is better, so if you want it, let me know. Last thing I would say with budgeting, once you have a system that's tracking everything for you, is paying attention to how you purchase your groceries. This is another big area that most people tend to spend way more than they need to. A lot of it has to do with not having a list. So I would really encourage you, maybe try doing some online shopping there, order what you need, pick it up. You can do that pretty much anywhere now, and it will keep you from impulse buying things that maybe you don't need and sticking to your list. Plus, if you use a credit card like American Express or something like that that gives you extra points for shopping at grocery stores. I know with our American Express, for example, if we order online at Walmart from their grocery section, it counts it as groceries and we get additional points. Whereas if we don't and we just go in and shop and buy it, we don't get additional points. So I don't know if that affects you guys, but it's just an extra benefit. So again, budgeting, not the most fun thing, so important, and it definitely makes a big difference. Hopefully you get to the point where maybe you don't need a budget. That, I guess, is the goal, but for most people, hey, that's not where they're at. So excited for some upcoming videos that we have. Thank you for watching. I'm going to be talking about some core, like, key concepts about money. Going to have some other things about what's going on with the market and all that good stuff coming up too. But as always, please feel free, if you have questions, to reach out to myself or to the other advisor in our office, Grace and Vicassin. We are always so happy to hear from people and answer questions. Thank you so much. Wish you all the best and happy 2022.